There'll be a very short video. Now, from a personal standpoint, there's a part in this video that if you've never seen it before, you're not a huge fan. So let's turn it over to Mark to the video.
Coach Rick Majerus was one of the greatest basketball coaches in modern American history.
No one really liked to play in Utah. Coach Majerus was here all those years. They knew they were battling that to play their best game. I haven't been around a more passionate basketball guy than Coach Majerus, without a doubt. He lived and breathed it. He was as passionate and wanted to win.
So long to you, our dear friend Rick. We will always observe your great Ute sweater with respect and admiration. You indeed brought us many victories and much happiness. Farewell, my friend.
Ladies and gentlemen, now please direct your attention to the rafters in Section B as we honor Rick Majerus in the retirement of his sweater and his legacy within Utah men's basketball history.
I hope you thought that was a good idea. What I'd like to do now is introduce Jody Majerus, who will speak to you a little bit about Rick and his family, and followed up by that would be the great Keith Van Horn. Here's Jody.
On behalf of his family, I'd like to thank you for inviting us here today. It's a special day for the University of Utah. It's a special it's special for the University of Utah, the fans, the friends, players, and it's a privilege to be on the same court that Rick was on. And I'd just like to walk a little bit on this court because I've seen him walk so many times that it brings joy to my heart. By the fact that there are so many of you here today, so many fans, so many friends from out of town, and so many players, it's a testament to Rick. Rick was a great man, he was a great coach, but he was a wonderful human being. I think he contributed to the community, he contributed to the university, and he contributed to the athletic department. But one thing I'd like you to take away about Rick is Rick enjoyed life. He loved life and he lived every day to the fullest. And he would want you to do that. One other thing I'd like to say, as much as he enjoyed life and every day he lived it, he loved being the coach of the youth. He loved it. As theirs, you have every right to claim him as yours because he claimed you as his. Thank you so much.
It's great to be back with all of you here today. And I'm honored to speak on behalf of all the great players that are standing here behind me to honor the greatest coach in the University of Utah history. And I think that it needs to be said that he's one of the greatest college basketball coaches of all time. When you look back on Coach Majerus' career, there's no other place that he deserves to be honored and remembered, and we hope that his legacy continues throughout the future teams than right here at the University of Utah. Coach had a tremendous impact on all the players standing behind me and those that can't be here today. He pushed them to the fullest on the court. And for any of you who have been to our practices, you know what fullest is when I just said it. And he really pushed us to fight through adversity. He pushed us in the classroom. You look at the success of the students, and they graduated, they got good grades, which is and most importantly, or maybe not most importantly, but most importantly, as it comes to what happens on the basketball court, is he taught us how to win. And that really carried through with me throughout my life, and I know it has through the rest of the players. And the last thing that I want to leave you with here tonight is that in all the conversations I had with Coach, he always talked about what great Utah fans you were. And he loved you, he appreciated you, and there's no other place that he'd rather be remembered than here tonight. So thanks, it was wonderful to see you.
There's one more thank you that I'd like to extend. I'd like to extend the thank you to the Majerus family for lending us Rick Majerus 14 years. God bless you. Go Utes!
Rick Majerus leaves a lasting legacy in Utah, not only for bringing the program to national prominence, but for the tremendous impact he had on the individuals fortunate enough to play for him, much like out here today. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand, give one last round of applause for Coach Rick Majerus.